I purchased the Trendnet router, model number uh, 82 TRW827. Within, I've had to return 3 units. I have a fourth unit. The product doesn't work the way it's advertised, and they don't give refunds. In June of last year, I needed a router. I have in my home, I have one modem and router set up for personal use, and then I have another one for business use. For business use, I needed a new modem. A new router. I already had a modem. I have two identical modems, one for personal, one for business. I looked online and I saw a Trendnet router. I went and I purchased the Trendnet router through Amazon. I don't remember the exact date, but approximately October, 4.5 months after I purchased it, the unit shut off and I couldn't get it to turn back on. There's an on-off switch in the back, but it didn't work. I contacted Trendnet. They went back and forth, and what I had to do was send the unit back to them. It cost me $23 to send it back to them, and I was without internet for my business for close to 8 days. I got the new unit. I set it up. It worked okay for approximately 2.5 months. The unit would then randomly shut down. I contacted Trendnet, their support. I think it was 2 or 3 different calls, went through a variety of different steps, couldn't get it to give me consistent Wi-Fi internet. Once again, I was told to send the unit back. Once again, it cost me $23, and once again, I was without any internet for 7 to 8 days. This is my second unit. I then got that unit, and sometime approximately June or July of this year, 2019, I had the same problems. Contacted tech support, and for the router, they said there's different channels. I tried, there's a total of 4 for the 2.4 gigahertz. I tried each of them. I was able to get some connection. That lasted for about 3 weeks, at which point I then had to call their support. Once again, had to send it back at a cost of $23. Once again, without internet for 7 to 8 days. I got a new router, and in September of this year, approximately 3 months ago, I had the same problem. They gave me a new set of channels to use. I tried them, and since then, I've had random disconnects 7 to 8 times a day. In fact, I would not be surprised if during this call there's a disconnect because of that. Earlier this week, I contacted Trendnet and I said, listen, their answer to the problem was to have me send the unit back, another $23 cost, another 6 to 7 to 8 days without internet. And I said, the unit doesn't work, period. I went online, including PIST consumer site, but to other websites, and this company has a history of having random drop-offs. In part of what I sent to the PIST consumer site, there is a website that does evaluations of routers. That website was discussing the Trendnet unit, and one of the things that it said about the Trendnet units are that it has a history of, I want to make sure, some complaints of dropwise signals and QoS confusion. The company has a history of the of the router not working. That's when I just threw up my hands and contacted PIST Consumer, which led to this video today. I asked for a refund. They don't give refunds. They told me to go back to the place I purchased, which was Amazon. Amazon said, it's a year and a half later. Uh, we appreciate the situation, but we can't give you a refund on it. I want them to give me a refund because the unit that they sell doesn't doesn't, in legal terms, it doesn't function in the way it was supposed to. And I'm not the only one, as you can see from the PIST consumer website and numerous other websites. This company has a history of selling a product that doesn't function in the way which it was intended. What I want is, number one, I want a refund. Number two, I want other people to know that don't do business with Trendnet. You're going to get, poor service, poor device, and something that doesn't work. I think the unit cost me about $89. I've had to send 3 units back at a cost of $23 each. So that's $69 and $89. That's roughly $160. At this point, I'd settle just to get my money back for the unit.